Subscribe if you like the video. Interesting. I never know what to expect when first entering a mind, but I can tell you that it wasn't this wasteland. A grey, pale sky, thick with an even blanket of low-hanging clouds. The air is cool and dry and smells of dust and stone. The ground is nearly the very same shade of grey, dry and cracked and flat, stretching off endlessly into the horizon in any direction I look. I see that there were plants here, or what's left of them. Low, brittle, twisted things that seem to have clawed their way up from the very same earth. Stunted in life, no better in death. Pale trees too, leafless and gnarled, squat and skeletal, dry as bone. There's no nourishment here, no moisture, nothing green. There are buildings too, the bones of what were once buildings at least, built from grey stone, cracked and crumbled and neglected. A place people might have lived once, but not for a very long time. There are no footsteps in this fine grey dust that's settled over everything. None but my own. Even those are wiped clean the moment the wind blows, erasing any trace of my passing as I walk through and around these silent ruins. Through these spaces that were once roads, perhaps. Through these stones that were once homes. Nothing lives here. This place whispers to me on that very empty wind. This world cannot sustain life. But it did once, didn't it? I understand what this is. This lifeless borderland. This space exists to isolate you, to turn away your visitors by signaling that there is nothing for them here. Every bit of interest and personality carefully scraped clean and left bare to the ravages of time and neglect. A place entirely devoid of what was once soft and vulnerable. I have nothing for you, this place tells me. There's nothing to me at all, but I know better. I know that you have hidden yourself away, and I'm going to find you. No matter how still and small you can make yourself, I will draw you out. There is nowhere you can hide that I cannot find. I just need to find a way forward, and there is always a way forward. Here, passing through a half-collapsed archway of stone, into the desolate square of dried and long-dead plants, pale and withered, and so brittle that they dissolve at the slightest touch. This was a garden once, wasn't it? That crumbling circle in the middle looks like it could have been a fountain. And this statue at its center, cracked and worn as it may be, it still carries your likeness well. From where did the water flow when this place was green? From here, the cavern downcast eyes? From here, your cavern downcast eyes? Or maybe here, these lips frozen in stone. Traces of mineral flow and sediment remain. I can feel their texture beneath my fingertips. I know that there is more to you than this. I can sense a hint of what remains. The barest twitch of a wry smile. a pulse of anger in the set of your jaw, in the curl of your fingertips into the meat of your palm. Something fierce and bright that flickers, ever so briefly, behind the shaded light of your eyes. Do those sounds like the observation of someone who has known you for longer than time has passed since you've arrived here? Well, let's just say that I am very dedicated to my patients. That includes doing the proper research to ensure a successful session. Let's just leave it at that. Here, if I sweep aside this dead foliage, this dust, this garden long abandoned, there it is. Something green. A little shoot, palest green and malnourished, but concealing a delicate strength. I dare only touch it with the utmost care and gentleness. It is velvet soft and small underneath my hands. You have been healing then. Slowly, painfully slowly. This vital part of you has been tucked away beneath all this disinterested death, nurtured by the discarded husks of every way you've protected yourself until now. That's good, but it's not enough. Allow me to assist. There. A few drops of my life's blood, spattered upon the soil where the little life struggles towards this absent sun. Isn't it striking? The rich crimson against the pallid earth. Drink deep, little one. I know you must be thirsty. Swell and surge. It is only a small taste, but it will awaken in you a hunger that has been dormant for far too long. Remember what it is to grow, to reach, to yearn, and to act upon that yearning. To expose something fragile and trust that it will be well cared for. You see, even now, the little sprout begins to unfurl. Good. Very good. What's this? You've introduced something new. The fountain. It was bare and dry when I arrived, but now it glimmers with streaks of some dark liquid. The statue. Its cracks are brimming and overflowing into the basin below. Too thick, too opaque to be water, and black as the dead of night. The way it churns and burbles and coats all that it touches. Do you mean for this to frighten me? This ichor that bubbles forth from your stone effigy. You mean for it to be a warning, don't you? A sign of something darker lurking beneath the crust of this borderland. Something far less benign than an empty wasteland. Beware, you signal. Something wretched lies beneath. Something you don't want to see. But I do. I do want to see. I am not afraid. And I am not turning back. This liquid clings and sucks at my feet. As I wade through it to the weeping, bleeding statue, I place my hands upon the stone. Feel the shape of it, where it is cold and curved, and where it is jagged, where it is broken, and where it threatens to cut. These are usually the same, a wound wielded as a weapon. I don't mind how it stains me, how its blackness coats my skin. I welcome it. You are frozen in time and cannot come to me, cannot yield. So I envelop you, because here, cradling this stony effigy in my arms, I can feel the seams of your deepest wound. I can explore the shape of it with my fingertips, feel how the ichor bubbles up from within like a spring, desperate to break free from this knotted locus of suffering at your core. It crashes at the boundaries of you, doesn't it? I sense the pressure pushing from the inside out. You will not be able to sustain this half-roused state for long without breaking. So, let us speed up the process along, shall we? This blade, the one that I used to bleed myself, yes, I'm going to take it and, as delicately as picking a lock, find the correct angle. I feel the way that you tense against me in the waking world on my lap. Your fear is understandable. I've taken a blade, a tool of harm, to the most fragile crack in your exterior. The place that you feel most vulnerable. Will it hurt you, wonder? Will I be in pain? The answer is yes. I never promised that I wouldn't hurt you. There will be pain. It will be a good pain, like setting a bone, but pain nonetheless. You cannot stop it. You cannot fight it. All you need to do is relax and remember to breathe as I insert the blade deeply, deeply into the black stained shell of the stone. Yes, you can cry out. It's perfectly alright. Good. Very good. Let it press into you. Let it penetrate your core. Let it penetrate your core. Feel the strangeness, the otherness, the newness in a place that you've kept hidden for so long. And then let yourself shatter around it.